Yo, good evening. Good evening, Denny, JB, Mom on a Mission, Mason, Limitless, Red. What's going on, Red? Who else is here? Sky Blue, Pieter. How we doing, guys? Little caveat. For some reason in YouTube Studio, if you're on the Shorts feed, I don't have access to that chat this evening. They've got a glitch going on, and I can't see that chat. So if you're over there hanging out, hello. Feel free to pop on over to the horizontal feed. Just click on my channel, go to the live tab, and select the one that does not, the live stream that is current, that does not have the word mobile in the title. It's a lot better viewing experience over there anyway. What's up, Kelly? What's up, Mystic? I will be honest with you guys. Pre-FOMC trading, probably not going to be a whole lot of fun this evening, so we're just going to have probably quite a bit of conversation time, to tell you the truth. For instance, my pre-week analysis, coincidentally, if you remember when I pulled it over, this is the daily chart on NQ right now. We're into that strong resistance zone where we could start running into some sellers. Last line of resistance before all-time highs stretches all the way up to like 26,280, it looks like. And then beyond that is going to be an all-time high launch if we get up that way. That's a long ways to go pre-FOMC, so I'm not sure that we get there. It might just be a lot of back and forth in this area. So just be on alert that that could happen. I think gold is trying to go back to the moon again tonight. Silver looks like it's trying to go back to the moon tonight. I really don't know what to do. I'm kind of handcuffed with my trading up here on everything. So it's kind of like wait and see mode for me. But how'd you guys do today? How'd you trade today? Yeah, I mean, it looks like a bull flag, right? You got VWAP just above. Red, you did good. Yeah, I saw you did good, Red. But yeah, way to battle back, brother. Way to battle back. What's up, Chris? Yeah, Red, you could have held that thing all day. You could have held it all day. So I purchased a Tradeify Select 50K evaluation. However, the only platform availability on Tradeify right now is NinjaTrader or Tradeivate. By the way, hate Tradeivate. Can't stand it. So it's going to be a little bit difficult to show any of that on stream. I'm not going to trade that tonight, obviously. I'll just trade my Lucids, and that'll be that. If I get into a trade. But yeah, I really like the looks of those Tradeify Select accounts. Limitless, I've never traded on NinjaTrader, so I don't know. I know it looks similar to Quantower, but obviously I'm not going to download it and everything this evening live on stream. So I'll just trade the Lucids tonight for the couple hours that we're live streaming. No, Red, hate trading view. Hate trading view. Terrible for executions. Don't like trading view at all. It's great for back testing, great for like charting purposes, I guess, but the execution on trading view I absolutely hate. And yes, Tradeivate's terrible. What did I make on that eval today? I think I made a little over $700 on that evaluation. But what's nice about those 50K selects on Tradeify is it's only a $2,500 profit target with the same amount of drawdown, but you have 40% consistency on the evaluation. So I couldn't make a whole lot more on that today anyway. And also, guys, My Fun and Futures, I know they got rid of the core plans yesterday, but they did roll out a new flex option to kind of put in place of those core accounts for a limited time. I believe for one account purchase, It's $87 for the 50K right now, but it's a $5,000 max request per payout. So that's kind of like, it feels kind of like Top Step-ish a little bit as far as what they were going for with it. The price does jump up to $107 on the account, though, after you use that for one time. So if you're interested on a cheap account, Top Step-like account with similar rules, there's no DLL. There's no consistency in the funded. One-time use on that coupon, though. What's up, Team Massive? How are you? Lucid also did something kind of cool where they created like a promo vault where you have a certain amount of uses for old promos that you can select now too, which is kind of cool. Like if you miss out on a really good promo, they have this vault there. Robs, are you tripping, or did Nat Gas fall like 40% today? Did it? Did NG fall? I don't have an NG chart up. Let me look. Let me look real quick. It doesn't look like it fell that far to me. Let me pull up a daily here quick and look at the daily chart. I'm looking at a 1 minute. Give me a second here. Oh. Yeah, it looks like it might have. It looks like it might have. That's a massive pump and dump. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, that's crazy. Interesting. Yeah, that wrecked some accounts for sure. Will I be participating in a rap battle this evening? No rap battles here. More the style, Silva. Not so much the speed of the execution, just more the style. Amounty, game plan for tonight? Well, NQ is kind of just running away here. You got some blocks to the top side. I'll be watching this top side level up here at 180 to 200. Obviously, you've got interest there. We get above this level, though, guys. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we go up and test those daily wicks from early November. Up there at 280. Tommy, you're long from 135. That's a good entry. It's looking like you're probably going up to this 180 area. I mean, you can see the orders resting there. I don't know what kind of size we got up there. Let's see what's going on here. You got 61 sitting at 175. And then you've got like 130 orders sitting at 200 to 201. Guys, if you hit the... Yeah, guys, thanks, Limitless. Smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. I mean, it's like every 10 points we're putting in a volume shelf right now. So, stair step up, I guess. So I guess if we get the pull back into these highs, that would be the next area to start looking for a long, kind of, somewhere in here. Just below 150. I'm not going to chase this up, though. It's kind of crazy that we're pumping like this into FOMC and major earnings. It has me kind of scared for what might be happening tomorrow, right? Like, it has me a little scared. Rotund is asking on the shorts feed. I have the shorts feed on my phone. That's the way I'm reading it tonight. So I have no idea. Can silver drop 10% tonight? I mean, look at the daily chart on silver. That's absurd. That's absurd. Is that a gap up I'm seeing here too? Of like $6? Is that a gap up on silver of $6? This daily chart is absurd. Look at the daily on silver. Look at those gaps. I mean, you got unfilled gap, right? You've got kind of partially unfilled gap here. That gap's been filled there. Gap, huge gap. Oh, that's messy. That is messy. Yeah, silver, I don't know what's going on. It's going to get halted again is what's going to happen. Yeah, OC. I mean, I would assume it'll come back crashing. The rug will get pulled at some point, right? It will get pulled, both on that and gold. At some point, it will get pulled. You will see probably a couple days of straight selling. All get ran at once. Yeah, just straight down. Straight back down to like, I don't even know. Straight back down to like $70 an ounce, somewhere around there. I mean, would that be acceptable? Maybe even like $60 an ounce? $50 red? I can see that. I mean, even when it came up to 50 that first time, there was a pretty nice sell-off there, all things considered. You passed one $19 50K Apex account earlier tonight on silver. Nice. Thailand was closing jewelry shops due to extreme gold prices and customers don't want to buy jewelry right now. Yeah, I can see why. You're going to lose so much. It's kind of like homes when the housing market is overinflated and the cost of homes is just too high for people to really afford or to make money on. It's kind of like that scenario where you're just going to have a crash at some point. Man, I'm gonna need a pullback here. I don't want to chase this at the top. I guess I could go on micros and layer into a position, because I do think we're coming up into this area. You accidentally blew them. Imagine that. Yeah, I hear you, OC. I hear you. I hear you. So close to that live account too. Oh man. Oh yes, the games. The games. You're aiming for all-time highs around 70.40. Let me take a look at ES real quick. Oh. I mean, you're right there. Kinda. I really don't see anything stopping you at this point. Unless you reject right here. I really don't see much stopping you. At least on the daily. You might be holding it overnight. I will say that. Let me go to a lower time frame and let me take a look real quick on like a 30-minute. What we're looking at to the left over here. So it looks like you probably have a sticky spot right where we're at, and then at around 24 to 25 could be a little sticky spot. But there's not much there to get a read off of, to tell you the truth. What's up, Jeff? How are ya? You're kind of triple topping right now on the 30-minute, right where we're at. So I would expect it to go higher. I would expect it at least to run above 20. Why are we stopping here on NQ? Because we're putting in volume right now. That's why we're stopping here. Gobbling up some orders. I mean, here's your ES SMAs on a 30-minute, right? You just bounced the 20 SMA on the 30-minute. I would expect it to, looking left, right? All you really have in the way of all-time highs is this right here. So that's that's 24 and 25, somewhere in here. 3-hour average hold time limitless? Yeah, that's a long trade. If you got a 3-hour average hold time, micros? Yeah, OC, I mean, you could throw on a micro silver, but even then it's pretty risky. Kind of watching this pivot area right here to see what happens. You're talking about a micro silver? Yeah. Yeah, it better be a micro silver. It better be. Denny, you've been studying volume profile. Would you explain it the way you understand it? So, obviously I look at it in the simplest way possible, right? You're looking for these peaks, prices above these peaks, and prices reverting back into these peaks. You're looking for holds for support. Treat them kind of like shelves. If it loses the shelf, you would be looking probably for a trade targeting the next shelf down to the bottom. Obviously, there's not one right now because this is the current session, but I would be looking at like prior month over here would be the target to the downside, right at the prior month, or is it the current month? Let's see which profile that is. Blue. So the current week's profile, you got point of control right here. Price tends to go quickly through the valleys where there's low volume. But yeah, in its simplest form, that's how I'm reading volume profile. Silva, I think it's a lifetime PA fee. Oh, how long do you have? So I think you can as long as you continue to pay, I think it stays active. I'm not sure though. I haven't traded with Apex in like 2 years. So I'm probably the wrong person to ask. If somebody in the chat knows, feel free to answer that question for Silva. Denny, you can look at it however you want. I've got 4 different volume profiles on my charts. Some people even use hourly profiles, right? Like custom step profiles, where they're tracking hour by hour. What's up, 44? So it all depends on what time setting you have it on. On this chart that you see, I've got, I think, 4 volume profiles on. So on the left-hand side, I've got the current week, I've got the prior week, and then I've got the prior month. On the right-hand side, it's just the current session. I'm going to have to draw some new levels up here, guys, if we go much higher. Keegan, you have to pay the eval fee, but you got to sign the paperwork. Okay, I got you. Yeah, OC, that's kind of what I'm watching. Watching for a sweep. If we get back below 80, I'll probably try a short. Apex won't even pay you. Why pay them? I mean, they'll pay you. Eventually. Eventually. As long as it's a low dollar amount. full gap fill is 258. We got a gap up there? Wait, really? Oh, I'm on the H contract. Ignore that gold level there. That was a level I was hoping to get a pullback into today at some point. It never happened. No, Red, you've kind of gotten lucky, brother. You've kind of gotten lucky. I'll be honest with you. I've seen it happening for years now. Seen it happening for years. With some of the best traders that I know. So you've kind of gotten lucky to begin. Just to give you a heads up. Happy for you. But that's definitely not the case. Not with them, it's not. What's up, Unified? How are you? Red, actually, I'll DM you. I'll DM you something. I'll DM you a couple things here. I don't really want to discuss it on a live stream, but I'll show you at some point. Okay, and you'll think differently. Chris. Show you before you get more. Okay. Okay. He pops on more and more. Oh, you're just hammering the corporate offices, Chris? Red, I'll be honest with you. I would probably, myself, if you're talking about Lucid, I would probably go Flex or Pro. If you're asking me. Yeah, Pro Trader. Yeah. Yeah. You're currently trading in a Starbucks? Enjoy the coffee. Sorry, guys. I got a little distracted there. Microsoft, Meta, Tesla. I know, wonky. Like, tomorrow's a big day, guys. Tomorrow is a big day all the way around. All the way around. Huge, massive day. It's probably going to be a little, well, I don't know. With the volatility and how high up we're pumping right now, I don't know what we're looking at for tomorrow morning. Generally, you get a little volatility that, that first 30 minutes or so after market open. And then it kind of just slows down until about, well, really till like 2 o'clock, 2:30, whenever Powell speaks. Yeah, Tommy, I think, honestly, you get above here, you might be good all the way to that target that I was showing you on the daily up in this area. Especially if it gets really aggressive. Let's see if we've got any orders up there. Got a few orders sitting there. I can tell you this much, guys. I did not see like an all-time high attempt out of the market at the beginning of this week. I didn't see this coming at all. You'd like to see 500s? Yeah. Yeah. Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be crazy? Get a 500 pump. Pre-FOMC. Just moonshot to all-time highs. Just the squeeze of all squeezes. I don't know. If you guys are in a position from down here somewhere, right? I would probably just start trailing. I would probably have my stop below 170 at this point and just be trailing. I mean, that's a lot to give back, but that's the stop that would make sense to me. I mean, you've got the pivot defense. You're currently fighting a support and resistance level. Higher time frame resistance stretches all the way up to the top side being at like 280. So there's a lot of wicks on the daily up there. So, I mean, we could definitely come up this way. I mean, we're already up, what, 80 points? 80 plus points on the session right now on NQ. Oh, Tommy, you're long at 171. Yeah, I mean, you've got R1 pivot sitting at 181. Price sometimes likes to chop around these pivots a little bit. So, I don't know. Just lock in something, I would say. But I mean, do we have any orders really below us? I mean, we have a little bit down here. Some back down around 26K, some just below 26K. But the overwhelming majority of the bigger orders, wow, are all the way up here at 500, actually. Now that you mention it. The biggest orders on the books are up here. That's wild. Yeah, didn't they say like they were expecting a pause? Okay, I'm short. Really wide stop. Oh no, Chris, you made 2.5K, but had to end up making 5K because of consistency. Oh my goodness. Nothing worse than hitting a big trade, right? And then realizing, oh no, what did I just do? What's up, Spaces? Yeah, OC. I mean, this is a lot of upside for Asia session, and it's not stopping. It's just accelerating here. Like if we could get a pullback to 180 and start holding, I'm not opposed to trying along, but I can't just chase this thing up. Could you imagine, Clyde? Could you imagine another 300 points to the top side? 350 points to the top side during Asia? Nvidia's pumping hard right now. Is that what's happening? All right, you're at that area on ES right now too, that you could start seeing some. I mean, ES is right there. ES about to take all-time highs. ES has another, what, 13 points to all-time highs? Actually, like 12 points? Maybe even less than that. 9 points to all-time highs? I mean, this is just green candle after green candle. I guess you just are buying wick tests at this point, right? Just every wick test. The dollar was down quite a bit today. And the dollar's been falling for a little while. I mean, I don't know if we get there tonight. Well, we could get there tonight for sure. This is on a rocket ship right now. You got some volume stacked up here around 250, 260. You've got an order resting there at 300. Every 50 points at this point. What's up, Puneet? This is NQ that we're watching right now. It's on a rocket ship. An absolute rocket ship. Wish it would give a pullback at least. Exclamation point, banana bread. Yeah, I haven't talked to Goose in a little while, actually. Now that you bring that up, Mason. I haven't talked to Goose in a little bit. $266, Red. Yeah, I mean, that's where you're running into some... I think those daily wicks on NQ are sitting right there. Kind of last line of defense. You know, that's kind of what we're looking at on the daily. Exclamation point cheesecake. Looking for a cheesecake recipe? Yeah, I'm not gonna chase this. I'm gonna need to see a pullback. A pullback that it might not give us. Give the entire Asia session back at least. Wouldn't that be wild? Does all this and then in like 3 candles just falls right back to where we came from. Maybe the Bears are on fire. Yeah, I mean, they're definitely getting ran over right now. Yeah, Wonky, didn't silver got halted yesterday, didn't it? Someone said it got halted to the upside. I mean, was Microsoft and Apple were they up after? Are they up after hours? I haven't looked at any individual tickers at all. Or is this all just due to Nvidia? Beating, I would have to at least see 180. I'd have to see the retest of the pivot at least here. You know, this is R1 pivot that's sitting right there, that red line that you see. Nvidia and Apple? Okay. Darko, what am I thinking about that? Sorry, so for you, those of you that are viewing the shorts feed, I'm sorry, YouTube's got a glitch in their studio right now where I can't see, other than on my phone that I have to the side of me, the chat over there. Feel free to click on that other live stream on my YouTube channel, the one that doesn't have the word mobile in the title, and that's where most people are hanging out at and communicating. So if I have missed questions or anything over there, I apologize. Darko, what am I thinking about the Dow? Let me take a look real quick. I know United Health had a terrible day, so I would look. It's looking kind of bearish to me, honestly. We're below that gap on the hourly, so I would look for a move back up to say 49,300. Well, no, not 300. That's a bit too high. I mean, you got lower highs forming, but you have higher low on this dip as well. So probably what I would do on the Dow, let me give you a price where I would look for something. I'd look for a move back above 49,200 and then see if you get some sellers above 49,200. And I think my short would be right around 49.2. That's where I would try one. But who knows? Did the Dow ever go touch 50K? Oh, it came up just shy of 50K. Yeah, that's what I heard, Puneet. I thought United Health sold off quite a bit. They had some bad news or something like that. Yeah, Darko, I'm looking at the hourly right now. Kind of at the bottom of the sideways range for January right now. It's given a look to the downside, but it's kind of reclaimed. I mean, honestly, I think your risk to reward is better on the long side from here. If you're asking me, targeting like 49,500 maybe. Somewhere around there. Maybe just below 480. Yeah, so I would try the long. You kind of held the bottom of that range, even with the United Health downside move. So I would be thinking long right now. I mean, you've got one low, two lows, 3 bounces, 4 bounces, 5 bounces. Yeah, probably long. All the Mag 7s are about to break out to the top side. I know, I'm half tempted to take this 200 long. I feel like I'm going to get left in the dust here. Gosh, it's so hard to chase this up this high. Like, at least pull back to here. Give us this pullback. Hold above 180. And let me hop on. let me get a trade in. Silver's taking off too? Is gold taking off as well? Oh boy. Oh boy. Everything pumping to get dumped on for tomorrow. I mean, are we going to go chase down 200? About to come up on 8 o'clock. All right. It's a trap. I don't know. I don't know, Red. Like, lately, you roll on, like, the Asia sessions. Like, we got the new hourly candle printing in about 5 minutes. Asia's come in and launched these metals. They have come in and just rocket ship on these metals overnight. All right, so we got a few minutes, and then we'll see what's going to happen. I think I'm going to wait. Is NQ still chopping 200? Yeah, it's still chopping 200. So if we can get something like you know, where it just kind of works its way back down to this, and we get the hold for the move, I would be interested in the long from here. So put in that bull flag, right? And then we try to jump on it. What's up, Eagle's Eyes? Level inside bar at the top. Yeah, I don't know if I trust inside bars right now. I don't know if I trust them, especially after seeing this. Cash, is it that crazy right now? The spreads are really bad on gold. What do they look like on silver? Look at silver, guys. They're going to halt silver again. They're going to halt silver again. Silver's going to go run 120. You saw news that big institutions last night sold off silver to buy at a better price. Yeah, I saw something on X too that Nancy Pelosi unloaded a lot of her positions in like Apple and everything too. Pete, generally, well, the idea behind the inside bar is reversal. That's the idea. Yeah, greatest nothing. I think they did it yesterday. I think they halted silver trading yesterday on the upside. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I heard that somewhere yesterday. You thought it was just Top Step X? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Obviously, I don't watch silver a whole lot. I don't trade metals, but... All right, Red, you're getting antsy? Oh, no. Don't get antsy. It never halted, Brain? Someone said that in my live stream last night that it got halted. So Top Step halted trading on silver. Is that what you're saying, greatest nothing? Like Top Step themselves were like, no more trading on silver. Yeah, it was halted up, Kelly. Okay, yeah. What's up, Cockeyed? Life is good. That's what I thought, Kelly. I thought silver did get halted yesterday. Let me see. Let me see. I'll look it up real quick. We'll figure this out together. We'll figure this out together. Did silver halt trading yesterday? Well, guys, there's your answer. Yes, silver trading was halted. Silver trading was halted. Lucid Rhythmic has been doing the same thing on the metals, Granite State. I haven't noticed any issues with my Lucid feed. You almost got caught in silver? Yeah, silver. I mean, I did see that if you have a United States quarter that was minted before 1964, it's worth like over $25 or something like that right now because it's 90% silver. All right, guys, I'm going to do something stupid here. I'm trying to get long on gold. Trying to get long on gold. Oh, no. Get me in. Don't run without me. What are you doing? Oh, come on. It left my order. I didn't get filled. Cold temps getting to my brain? Wait, what? Oh my goodness, it left me. Well, I'm going to pull that order. Look at it go. Look at it go. Look at silver now, too. Silver's at 114.2. Flying again. Just absolutely flying. You missed your stop loss entry too, Wonky. Oh no. That's worse. That's worse. Yeah, it left me behind. Oh, it's gonna go run 5,200, isn't it? Real quick. Brandon, you think silver halted on international markets, but not on the normal futures in the U.S.? Let's see. Okay, they gave, yes, trading was halted on silver yesterday due to a cooling system failure at a data center in Chicago. That's from November? Are you sure? Okay, what was the specific date? 1-26. 26. No, I can't tell. I give up. I give up. I don't care that much. I don't even trade it. Oh my goodness. What a great trade that would have been, huh? That's a little disappointing. Yeah, I remember the cooling issue like over the holidays, right? I do remember that. Past 2 lucid evals with that long sword, you know? I bet. I bet you did. I bet you did. It only overheats when prices are skyrocketing. Interesting. Yeah, I know. I know. You think 300 is realistic tonight on the Nas? Is that over? Yeah, Nas is kind of launching too. Yeah, guys, I guess you just click buy. Just click buy. Just buy. Just keep buying. Just passed another on Lucid Powell, did the same. Yeah, I mean, just keep buying. I mean, look at silver. Look at silver. Silver's going to go too. Hey, what's up, Emil? How are you? Yeah, me too, BVT man. I tried to catch a long down here in the low 170s, and it just ran away without me. Didn't get me in. Courtesy of InSync. We got about 180 people in here right now. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys. I appreciate you. I was not expecting this kind of volatility heading into FOMC, at least the Asia session heading into FOMC and major earnings. So kind of caught off guard a little bit by what's happening. Does Apex have consistency on evals or funded? Chris, they've got crazy. Wow, look at the. And now you got a $20 sell off. Okay. All right. What are we doing here? Design not busy here to say hey. Yeah, I was not expecting any of this. %30 consistency on Apex. Yeah, chat, you guys will have to answer any Apex related questions. I can't keep up with all the rules that they have. Yeah, Brain, I wasn't expecting any of this. Oh my goodness. That's a complete retrace. $30. $30 up, $30 right back down. Just made $500 on a silver short. Yeah, this is extremely scary. If you're on the wrong side of one of those kind of rippers, I mean, that's a lot of money gone, especially if you're trading minis. I mean, that's a $3,000 move right there on gold, right? And then right back up. Is this going to be a 30-point wick to the top side, or a $30 wick to the top side? Look at NQ. Oh, I can't even deal with this right now. Are you guys over there just clicking buttons? Are you guys clicking away, making all this money right now? I can't do it. I can't do it. I should have bought an eval. I should have purchased an eval. Should be doing what you guys are doing. On Lucid Flex, Wardino, the only things that you really have to worry about on Lucid Flex is your payout caps, how much you can request to withdraw. There's no consistency, and I don't think there's any daily loss limit either. So really, it's just your payout caps, like how much you have to earn in order to request a max payout. I think winning trading day on the 50Ks, if that's what you're talking about, on the 50K flexes is, I don't know. You can request, I think, 50% of your balance. So, and it might be, it's either 1,000 or 1,500 max payout on those. You just got along from the bottom of that dump on Leon Gold. Or on, look at that, perfect VWAP bounce. Oh, so gold does it too, huh? Okay, this is wild. All right, just went over 200 people in the stream. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. Hopefully you're making all kinds of money in this volatility. Tough to execute, though, when you got $30 pumps and $30 immediate retraces. What's up, Adam? Silver VWAP bounce 8K logpreneur. You took that bounce on silver? This is crazy. Oh, just let it go. No, just no stop. Boom or bust kind of deal. I don't know if I could do it on a funded. I mean, you're definitely risking the funded account with those kind of moves. Mo, the NQ. Apparently it was Nvidia news that's driving this. But you've got all the big tech earnings tomorrow. So it was Nvidia and what was the Apple? Nvidia and Apple news? Is that what it was, or was it Nvidia and Microsoft? No, Puneet, I don't touch crypto. I don't touch crypto. Oh, this is wild. Yeah, Mo, I mean, now I would, like I said, the guys, if we get above two, I'm going to say like 270, 280, somewhere in there, we're probably going to all-time highs. If we get above this zone up here, it's probably all-time highs. I mean, you got all-time highs up here just shy of 400. This is that market you just sit and watch until you miss that move. Yeah, because you're not getting any kind of pullback, right? You just have to blind faith kind of just buy. My patience has to be studied, Limitless. Why is that? Chris, jeez, when did silver hit 114? Silver almost went to 120 yesterday. No, I know that about myself. I guys, I've been caught on the wrong side of those FOMO, those momentum style. Oh, this thing is just skyrocketing, and been on the wrong side of it enough to have learned my lesson. Right? It's got to be a setup for me in order to take the trade, to even execute. So, like, I just don't go chasing moves anymore. I have gotten wrecked from that, and I've learned my lesson. So I just don't do it. I don't have it in me anymore to do it. I just don't. Do I think it's going higher? Yes, but at any point we could get that snapback of 30 points. Yeah, Limitless. I mean, I would need a deeper pullback than what we saw, than this chop around 200, you know. Maybe it'll roll over at this 50% in between the pivots, or in between the pivots, and come back to point of control and see if we get the test at 200. But I mean, really, where do you buy in this? I guess you just click buy, right? Just wait for any kind of wick test. Yeah, fully. I mean, there's sometimes where I go days with no trades, right? Like, it happens. It's not fun to sit there and stare at the charts forever, but if I'm not seeing anything and price, not right now, but if price is slow during an entire session and it's just nowhere near an area of interest, I'll go do something else. See, like right now, say you longed up at 230 with a mini, you're already down $300. You know, where do you buy? I wanted this pullback, never got it. Don't think we're going to at this point, to be fair. Eagle's eyes. You're scared to take another trade. I would be too on silver, especially if you're up $6,000. I mean, just take it. Just got smoked on gold design. Oh, I believe it, brother. I tried to get long on gold here, and then this happened immediately. Complete retrace. I'm trying to learn Asia session. Someone help. I know. Asia session is entirely different movement than you get during RTH a lot of times. Sometimes it's a dud and it's just slow. Tonight it's volatile and back and forth. Like anything other than momentum tonight, I don't know that there's a strategy out there that would get it, unless you're just a VWAP buyer, right? VWAP buy. I guess that's the one indicator-based strategy that might be working. Who knows? Maybe there's like a 200 period moving average here. Actually, any 200 period moving average on gold is probably way down, way down. Even on probably a 1 minute, it's probably way down there. appreciating VWAP trades. I think the fact that sometimes you can get rewarded for playing a VWAP trade is a little ridiculous, right? Especially when VWAP's resting in the middle of nowhere. VWAP is a thing. Of course it's a thing. Yeah, design $25 a tick is pricey. Pricey. The key to these markets. VWAP is the key to the markets. Oh man. All right, you went and done it now. Gone and done it now. I do like knowing where VWAP is, right? Like, I do like knowing where it is. I do not like executing based off of VWAP, right? This is a lagging indicator. VWAP is the only strategy you need. VWAP party. Later, Shark Trends. Great as nothing. Yeah. Look, I'll be honest with you guys. Like, institutions are not out there trading VWAP, right? Like, they're just not. They're not trading VWAP. They're trading price and volume. That's what they're trading. No, not trading it. They create it. Yeah, Kelly, they create things like that to send out to their potential investors to, like, candy coat it and put on the show, right? Institutions are the VWAP. No, VWAP's one of those things that, like, I like to know where it is, but I would rather be in a trade executing, watching price as it was coming into VWAP. Does that make sense? Yeah, Clyde, exactly. VWAP trading is pretty much the definition of diddling in the middle. Yeah, exactly. Whereas I want to be on the other side of it. I'd rather be executing when price is a long ways away from VWAP and then watching price as it gets to VWAP. The key to this is trading FVGs. Yeah. Later, Puneet. Volume profile plus VWAP plus price action. Yeah, I mean, look, if you found success trading VWAP, if you have some sort of strategy based off VWAP, I mean, and you're profitable, you know, by all means, keep doing what you're doing. And don't let anybody tell you otherwise, myself included. I don't care how you make money as long as you're making money. You know, if you're making money using ICT concepts, you know, keep doing whatever you're doing. Then don't let anybody else tell you that you're wrong, you know? Anchored VWAP is useful with Sigma bands. Yeah, like I said, if you found something that is making sense to what's happening between price and volume, somehow, some way with an indicator-based strategy, by all means, keep using it. An 87% chance there will always be a rejection at overnight VWAP for at least 10 points. Really? Eagles Eyes, I kind of felt that way about my levels in the beginning too. In fact, I almost thought about trying to design a bot because a lot of times, obviously tonight's a bad example, but a lot of times on that initial test of my levels, if price hasn't traded there in a while, I'll get that initial reaction. And I thought about it. Like, I thought about trying to build a bot based around that kind of strategy, just, you know, going in 2 contracts, taking one off at that 10 points, right? Giving the stop 10 points or 20 points or whatever have you. And then locking in profits on the trailing on the second contract. You know, as far as like something that could be automated, because it happens a lot. Happens a lot. You have an ATM with Ninja that does that, Kelly? Oh, that just takes that initial pop off of VWAP, that initial tap? Gone back 3 months and works out, Eagle's Eyes? I just wonder if, like, when the market dynamics change a little bit, how it will still perform, right? You cannot copy trade funded on Lucid. Swardino, you could do. I don't know about trade evade. There's got to be a way to do it. You can definitely copy trade. Man, Nux almost. What's going on? Yeah, I don't. Well, the metals are doing what the metals do, right? The Nasdaq apparently had Nvidia news. Yeah, Kelly, that's what I thought. Yeah, you can definitely copy trade your accounts on Lucid. Trade I know is a little bit different. I've seen other people copy trade their accounts on Trade and they do it a lot different. It's like you have to go through and link all your accounts together or something, and then put, like, say you had 5 accounts, like you're saying, you have to put 5 contracts on, and that will be 1 contract per account. But it's something weird on Trade. It's something strange. Yeah, fully. Yeah, it's something different on Trade. Limitless, we got 200 people. Yeah, we got 210 people watching right now. More likes, more likes. Oh, you're saying the NQ pumps based on the amount of likes we have? How many likes do we have? You multiply the amount of contracts you have per account. 2 accounts, 2 minis will divide 1. Okay. So that's what you have to do. You have to place however many minis you want to play, or micros, or however many contracts you want on there. Gotcha. Yeah, guys, if you haven't yet, smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. I really appreciate you guys tuning in and hanging out each and every night. Streams are fun. Always a good time, even if I don't catch a trade. It's starting to look like a short a little bit, but man, this is scary to short, right? What was the Nvidia news? Yeah, Sam. Yeah, Sam, it's not a rule. I think it's just the like copy trading on Trade-Evade is different than other platforms. Like there's something strange that you have to do on Trade-Evade for it. Oh boy, Mike has 40 accounts, $100 a day, keeps the lights on. All right, 230 rejected. Do I think we're going to go down a little bit and retrace a little bit of this move? It's tough short. Tough to short this right now. But tough to long it as well with how much we're up. Gold's kind of just consolidating. After all that, guys, gold is just going sideways a little bit. Is silver still pumping? Silver's... Actually, after all that on silver, it's kind of just sitting where it opened. And silver's down $2 since I last looked at it. Metals tend to make new highs. Really? Dankies? Metals tend to make new highs, consolidate the next half day, then pull back. I never trade them, so I don't know how they like to move other than they like to moonshot, right? Looks like we got consolidation range here over a couple days. Another leg up. I guess your next long opportunity on gold would probably be around the 51,100 area. What's ES doing? Did ES take all-time highs? ES is hanging out just below all-time. It's hanging out at that level that I knew would be a little bit sticky. That 7,025 area. Just kind of sitting there, doing the same thing, really, that NQ's doing right now. A little bit of sideways. One sec. VWAP. Oh, gosh. What's up, Sensei? No trades for me. I tried to get a gold long. From like the low. Well, where was I trying to get long from? 72. And it ran away without me. Tried to get a gold long from here, and it just kind of left me behind. What's up, UW? How are you? Congrats on the payout qualification, by the way. Hey, what's up, Jameen? How are you? Crazy volatility tonight, guys. Like, wild movement. I was not expecting this heading into FOMC. I really thought it was going to be a dead night tonight. Especially when the whole second half of the New York session was just kind of slow, you know? I mean, here's really from 11 o'clock this morning, we're just kind of trading in a range, really slow. And then we open up tonight and just rocket ship. What's up, Pedro? Yeah, any of you guys that are making money tonight, I mean, good on you. I mean, gold's about to run 5,200 an ounce. ES is still kind of hanging out at 7,025. What's silver doing? Silver is still kind of just hanging out. Look at gold go. Look at gold go. Man, really upset I missed. Well, not really, because it pulled back on me all the way, but that 172 was a good long entry. Oh man, where does gold top out, guys? You guys tell me. You guys trade gold more than I do. Where do these metals top out at? Look at the VWAP bounce. See, everything in me tells me to short these metals right now. Everything in me. I mean, here's your last 6 months on silver. The daily chart on silver. Here's your last 6 months on silver. Like, how are we still buying? How are we still buying? 5,600 is the level for Oz? Is that what 5,600? I mean, way up here? Another $400 to the top side? Yeah, I mean, when you're looking at these metals, like, no chart should look like that quickly of an exponential curve, right? That is an exponential curve, if I've ever seen one. Metals aren't supposed to trade like that. I can tell you this, though. There's some people out there that are making millions, if not billions of dollars on these moves. And I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them. Short only when the charts start to go up and to the left. Yeah, UW Badgers. I have no idea. It's so heavy leverage too. Like, you definitely can't trade mini contracts on it. I mean, you can, but I mean, it's just crazy moves. Yeah, it could be, Titus. I mean, definitely could be. There's definitely a lot going on in the world, without a doubt. Gold stops when DXY stops, yeah. All right, I'm gonna throw on a micro short on the Nas right now, and see if we can get some sort of little pullback here to back down into like 180. I'll be out if it goes new highs. Put my stop like up here around 240-ish. Totally counter trend trade here. Yeah, UW. I mean, it is hard. That's why I'm going light size on it. Yeah, wonky. Without a doubt. I mean, if it starts getting a little aggressive, I'm not opposed to pulling my stop, my target down. It could end up being like a 2-to-1 kind of deal. Something down in here. We'll see if we can get some volatility to the downside just like we got to the top side. If we get below this, the move through here should be relatively quick. Other than your favorite VWAP indicator sitting there. He'll open the same trade and go to sleep. I don't know if that's smart. Dude, the Nas is just rocket ship tonight. Everything's just pumping. Up 25K on silver right now? What? Oh, that's crazy. Congratulations. That's a big night. That's a massive night. Are we ever gonna put in any kind of structure where we get at least a sweep of a previous dip? Or is it just going to continue to retest and go? Wild deuces, am I trying to call a top? Realized P&L 15,094 on silver, one trade. $48K on gold for Oz. Oh, that's massive. That's massive. Congratulations. Yeah, you guys that are trading metals. I mean, now is its heyday. I don't know that you'll ever see what you're seeing again. I'm not sure. I don't know if you ever will. The market makers won't allow it again. Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy. Oh, Wild Deuce, is you judging me right now? Is that what you're doing? $15,094.80. That's crazy. Even if it's on a practice account. No, Eagle's Eyes, I'm actually trying a short. Only one micro on right now, though. Reading too much FOMO. Oh no, UW, no, don't get baited. Don't get baited. Yankees. Carl, no, I will. You'll never see me purchase an Apex account, ever. You believe that's what they said in 2014 about metals? Eagle's Eyes, you're also short 185. All right, this is your TP. I mean, we'll see what happens. If we get below these lows down here, this move through this could be relatively quick, right? Generally, when you see these straight up moves, you'll see a move in the corresponding direction or the opposite direction on the way back through those prices. So we'll see what happens. Obviously, I'm counter trend, not great. It's going to have to get through VWAP, but we'll see what happens. That's why I only put a micro on. I think we should probably at least dip below 200, I would think. Long at 190, Wild Deuces. I mean, especially if this move was news driven, right? Like you guys are saying with Nvidia and all that. Generally, the news moves do get at least partially retraced. So that's why I'm trying the short here, is with all that in mind. Expecting at least a little give back on it. And not just a rocket ship away. Especially leading into FOMC. And if it happens, it's one micro. At most, I'll lose $60. But I'm fine with it. Like I said, if we can break back below 200, I would expect it probably at least a one, you know, somewhere around at least this retest here in the mid 180s. It's going to chop about. Look, the fact of the matter is, guys, as much as all of us, any of us, even the best traders of the world, want to sit there and claim we know exactly what's going to happen, none of us know what's going to happen. None of us as retail traders know exactly what's going to happen, right? That's just the way that it goes. Yep, exactly. All we can do is process the information that is given to us and try to execute off of it. Flip a coin. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm profitable because I'm patient and because I have good risk management, right? Like, I know this isn't an A+ setup. I know it's not an A+ trade. That's why I'm in one micro contract right now. I'm counter trend. I know I'm not the world's greatest trader. I'll never claim to be that. So it'll probably go to the right. Probably will do. Up and to the left. Oh, limitless! Don't trade the way you trade. If you like the long position, take the trade. I mean, this one's going against me right now. Don't let me spook you out of a trade. I lose trades. I take losing trades, guys. It happens. Because see, if this aggressive push fails, right, I'm actually not in a bad spot. A market maker. I'm no market maker, I assure you. The up down movement in between the levels. So ideally, right, like this isn't a great entry, right? It's not. That's why I'm in a micro. But with the news pump and everything with NVIDIA, I was kind of anticipating some sort of retracement of probably at least a 50% retracement of this, right? Not that it has to happen, but when we started rolling over, I started seeing some selling pressure step in. It was worth a shot because technically right now we're just above. This is actually a break and retest for a long entry for me, ideally, right? That's what that is. So it's not exactly the best, but with having the news, the NVIDIA news and all that happen and the immediate surge, I expect at least a little bit of retracement to at least grab some orders that were left behind is why I'm trying this. This isn't something that I would do with, a lot of size. That's why I'm on micros. Zero, yes, I try. Don't always succeed at it, but yes, from time to time I will average in on my trades. You saw me sneak off before and call Blackstone for the shorts. No, definitely not calling Blackstone for any shorts. I don't have any connects like that. DS, it's code WES. All caps. WES, all caps. Zero, it's normally, so like, I always throw the one mini long on. But for me, it's level to level. So it's only on big trend days that I add into my positions, right? So if we crest, so say I was long from 125 down here, right? Say I was long from 125. It would take this break and retest for another add with price holding at the next level to the top side. All right, so generally I only add like one or two more extra contracts on, never more than that. And the only time I add is if it would be, say, price was going in my favor and it would be another entry that I see, right? If I was to say, hey, I would enter a trade here, that is when I would add to my position. But no, I'm not one of these people that likes to throw, max size on and scale out. I just, psychologically, I can't do it. When do I go break even? I go break even relatively quickly. I would say like during RTH, if a trade goes 20 to 25 points in my favor. Andrew, I'm in a short position right now. Just ain't right. No giveaways. I have no more accounts to give away currently. Gave away our last account last night. Limitless, yes. I definitely do secure, like if I have, say I have 3 contracts on, I'll secure 1 to lock in profits when I go break even. Oh, 100% I'm surprised just ain't right. I wasn't expecting this. Apparently it was news driven. You had something positive come out of NVIDIA. Oh, Limitless, I try to hang into the final TP with almost all size. The majority of my position. No, Sid, I don't ever use moving averages for that. The only moving averages that I use are simple moving averages, and they're on the higher time frames. So like the daily chart. Okay, what do we got up through here? That's a pretty aggressive move away. Gold, yeah, gold is crazy. The metals both. It's silver too. Runaway freight trains. Love silver. Lone Wolf's like, yes, silver, more silver. It's going to be, I tell you what, guys, when the rug does get pulled on those metals, it's going to be nasty. You're going to see all these people that are making all this money right now on it get absolutely wrecked in one session. Just get absolutely wrecked. It's going to happen. All right, I'm pulling my stop down at this point. I don't want to see any new highs. De-risk a little bit. More opportunities. Yeah, we'll see. It's going to be, I can tell you this much. It's going to be impossible to time it, right? Like, it's going to be impossible to time it. Because what's going to happen when it does do that is it's going to get one big surge down. And then there's going to be this rapid ascent back up, right? To bait everybody into that. Like, yes, it's booming again. And then they're just going to rug it. And you're like, I can guarantee so many people will be caught off sides when it happens. So many people. Be stuck in positions during a breaker day. You know, like just absolutely rugged. Sid, why would I change? Here's the thing, guys. Everybody's always trying to make recommendations to add more stuff to my strategy, right? I prefer to keep things simple. I don't want to add anything else to look at to my strategy. I'm profitable. Why would I change it? If it's working, why would I change it? Right? All my blown accounts in NQ, all my past accounts in silver. Yeah, there's zero. Oh, Sid, you're asking for yourself? I mean, if you're finding some sort of edge there, by all means use it. But as far as me like adding anything goes, I don't process a lot of information extremely fast. Like my brain just doesn't click like that as quickly as some. So I had to slow down, remove all the indicators and everything that you have on the charts that adds that doubt, that confusion. So I just had to simplify everything, right? So I don't know that I'll ever add anything else really to my trading. You know, I'll still study. But as far as indicators are concerned, I'm not really interested. I'm around 70, 73, 74%, Adam. I mean, those numbers are a little skewed though, right? Like, you have to take into consideration a lot of those wins are, like, you know, those break-even trades where I'm only getting, you know, 10 points or whatever because I've gone break-even. It's not like I'm hitting full take profit on 70%. I would say that's probably around like the 30% mark maybe, where I'm actually hitting full take profit, full target. Yeah, exactly. And Adam, I don't trade based on risk to reward. It varies. My risk is always set for the most part. Like if I'm trading a mini contract, it's somewhere generally between 20 and 30 points, based off of my entry. But my targets change. They vary. Some trades are 5-1. Some trades are 10-1. You know, I don't limit my upside, if that makes sense. So like, there's no set risk to reward. About to go over 6.6K, Mason? Oh, subscribers? Are we? We're about to hit a milestone? Oh yeah, we're 4 subs away from 6.6K. Nice. Nice. Thanks to all the new subs. Welcome. If it's your first time checking out the channel and the live stream, my name is Wes. Full-time futures trader. I'm no guru though. I'm no guru. I don't sell any courses or mentorships. So welcome to the channel, guys. Hopefully you enjoy your time here. Hopefully you come back. Need more giveaway too. The way the giveaways work, guys, is actually it's you guys using code WES when you're purchasing accounts. That's how they work. It's all like sales based. So I have no control over the giveaways. You guys are actually the ones that are in control of that. Hey, welcome Zeke. Glad you're here. Yeah, I have zero control over the giveaways. Why not giving mentorship training? I'd rather provide it for free. Yeah, that's the other thing, guys. The free accounts, we've given away every single free account we've ever received. We have not kept a single one of them. So you guys get all the free accounts. If I get new accounts, I pay for them myself. You guys get all the free accounts. Can I join? I'm fed up with complexity. Go figure. I get into a trade and the market just decides, hey, we're going to chop in this 10-point range for a while. That's why you need me to win, Wild. Yeah, like, well, the giveaways are like I said, you guys are in complete control there. You know, and if you want to support the channel, definitely use code WES. But I don't want to be one of these people that shoves the affiliate down your guys' throats all the time either, or plasters advertisements all over my live stream, right? Trying to do something a little different in the trading space. Still learning. Yeah, me too, Adam. I mean, I'm still learning. I learn from you guys. You know, we all can learn from each other. You know, I'm no different than any of you. I still have lots to learn. That's the great thing about trading, though, right? Is like we committed to this, and it's a lifelong journey. You're continuously learning. And it's challenging, and I think that's what draws us to it. Aside from the money that you can earn doing it, right? But you don't get into trading thinking it's going to be easy all the time, right? You get into this thing because you know it is challenging. And you want to be in that top 5% that makes it, or top 3% that makes it, or whatever the percentage is. You had trouble talking yourself into trading today, Sam? Yeah. Yeah, it happens. First you said no to getting neck tattoos. And then you passed on the idea of getting a chicken to pick trades. What else can you do? Yeah. The market's hard. It's hard being a trader, right? Despite what you see on the internet. Yeah, fully. So like, my P&L line hasn't been affected too bad. It stayed pretty consistent. I've noticed the amount of trades that I've taken has been far less than what it typically was. It would be like one trade a day kind of deal for me, 1 or 2 trades, whereas before it was like 3 to 5. Later, Adam. So it's just the frequency of my trading has changed, I think. It hasn't affected the P&L line too much, but I will admit it has been some of the more difficult trading in the 5 years that I've been trading. So don't be disheartened. It's been difficult. It's been difficult trading, especially if you're an index futures trader. You know, it's been pretty difficult, and especially in Q. I mean, look at the daily chart on NQ right now, guys. You know, this is not easy. This is not easy. You know, you're trading in a range for 2 straight months, pretty much. We've tested the upper limits of the range. We've tested the lower limits of the range. We've peaked outside the top of the range at all-time highs. We've peaked down to the bottom. So it's been tough. So if you're new to trading and just learning now, don't be disheartened. Like it's not always as difficult as it is right now. Or at least it hasn't been for me. That's crack for sure. Yeah, Nate. Yeah, 100%. Oh, guys, I'm about to kill this for a small loss just to be out of the trade. I've gotten this trade and it's just been chopping. Just take the $15, $16, $17 loss and be done. Last thing I want to do is sit in this thing for an hour. Okay, they're starting to stack in some orders a little bit higher now, too. So maybe we go up here and sweep this high real quick before we would make a rollover of any kind. There's still orders up there at 300. Really all the way up to 500 like we said. Last night you were short and didn't get out till the 9:30 drop this morning. Oh my goodness. You held all night long, Emil. Please tell me you got some sleep. Oh, guys, we're 3 subs away from 6.6K now. 1 MES. Yeah, I guess it's a little bit easier to do when it's just 1 micro. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Sam. Yeah, Sam. I think all the Lucid accounts, all the 50Ks, you can trade up to 40 micros. I think it's the same with Tradeify as well. It's like 4 minis or 40 micros. The only one that was ever a little weird with that was like My Funded Futures, where it was like you could trade 1 mini but only 5 micros. So it wasn't 1-to-1 scaling. Yeah, exactly. I think they're the only one that does that. That doesn't have the 10-to-1. Not quite sure why that's the case. Oh, this is brutal. This is brutal. I am stuck in this trade. All right. I think I'm going to kill it. I think I'm going to call it. I know it is stuck. Price is actually stuck right now. After all that. No, I gotta wait. It's brutal. As soon as I close it. No, what'll happen, Patriots, is I'll stay on for another 40 minutes. And price will still be doing this, right? Go down to like 213, go back up to 220. Go back to 213, go to 220, right? And then I'll end the stream. And then the market will move. Inevitably. Inevitably. And it'll dump like 100 points or something. Something ridiculous. So maybe you guys want me to end the stream, actually. Rotund, do I ever get pegged like the USD JPY? Nope. No pegging. As soon as I close it, it will go up. It's crazy. We just can't get any kind of move right now. Up a whopping $3. Hey, it's better than me for the Asia session. Currently in drawdown, $16. This is brutal. This, you know what's scary is what's your liquid portfolio value? Roton, that's personal information, not announcing that on a live stream. Sorry, brother. $6 Billibands. The 50K core account. So there is no more core account. There is no more core account. They just rolled out today with a new option called Flex. And it's kind of set up similar to what... Kind of set up similar to like Top Step's 50K now. In their XFAs. Where... there's no consistency, no DLL, and a max payout per request is $5,000, I believe. Yeah, they don't have a core account option anymore. They got rid of it, was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. So there technically is no core account anymore. Yeah, there's no core account. So you have a flex plan, a rapid plan, and a pro plan. Those are the three options that they have currently. So if you have a core account, it's grandfathered in. So the core account, I want to say it was... What was it, guys, on the 50K? Was it 1,000 unless you had the Flex add-on? Is what it was? Is that what it was? The max payout for the Flex is 5,000 per request. So I think it's an 80-20 split, so you would get 4,000, but you can request up to 5,000. Oh, so you have the Flex add-on. So in the, I think it was in the core accounts, you can request up to $3,000, but you had to have a $6,000 positive balance, I think it is. And then it was an 80-20 split, I want to say. Yeah, the Rapid has a 90-10 split. The Rapid is their daily payout option. So yeah, that's what would hit your bank account, Billibands. That's what would hit your bank account. So you'd have to have 6,000 in profit. You could request 3,000 of that, and then 2,400 would be what you receive. Yeah, the course with that Flex add-on, yeah, they were really good deals because I think they were like $77. I think Lucid probably has... Lucid's Flex is probably the best deal out there right now, I would say. I think it's like $78 or something like that for a Lucid Flex 50K. Wow, I'm not shorting GC anymore. Yeah, to request the max. I mean, technically, Billibands, you can request whenever you want, but you can only request 50% of your profits. If you chose that Flex add-on. And Will, do I play golf? I used to. I haven't played in a while. I'm not the greatest golfer. I was like I don't know, mid 80s. Mid 80s is where I was shooting the last time I played. It's been a couple years since I swung clubs even, really. Neither am I. Sid, as many as you want. You can take as many trades as you want. On my funded futures, yes, actually 6 millibands. And on those core accounts, they only start you with a $2,500 starting balance on your live account. So yes, I think it's 30 winning trading days, 5 payouts. Yeah, Jamal, it's pretty bad. Pretty bad. I mean, we called it, right? We said reject 220, back down to 212, 213, back up. I know, I'm stuck in it. If I exit my trade in the stream, I guarantee you'll get some movement. Guaranteed. Every time I end the stream, for some reason, the market moves. Yeah, I think so. I think that's how it works. Bill Evans. On my funded futures. Oh, this is brutal. All right, guys. I gotta call it. I can't sit in this trade anymore. This is brutal. I mean, it's what, 9:30? So we've almost been live for almost 2 hours and 40 minutes. One good move up and then sideways chop. Is it about to do something? Did all I have to do is mention? No, not. All right, I'm going to kill this trade. Going to end up down on the session $16. Just complain out loud. $14. 15 to 16. All right, I'm killing this. I'm killing it. All right, I'm out of the trade. Guys, if you're continuing to trade this tonight, obviously we have FOMC tomorrow. Obviously we have big earnings tomorrow. So just be on alert, trade safe on the overnight, stay patient, and I'll be back tomorrow evening for another live stream, guys, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern. Come hang out. Always a good time. Thanks for hanging out tonight. If you haven't yet, smash that thumbs up button, and I will see you all tomorrow evening. Peace.